use of self-bumping early in the game as a strategic choice.
Yes.
So the judge is well aware of it.
Okay.
So it is what it is.
Yep. Clearly a well-practiced start then, first couple turns.
I mean, it's if the strategy is legal
Yep.
and good, it can't be wrong, can it?
If the judge allows it, the judge allows it.
Yeah. So I was warned about it, but best to say, okay, we got ships moving here. Let me clear my throat and be distracted by the judge. All right. Hello and welcome back to Gold Squadron Podcast live at the Lone Star Open in Allen, Texas. I am William Hegwood, joined by
Chase Fair.
and we are filling in for Dion as he's getting his graduation ceremony on. Hopefully we can get an update on that for you, see if it goes well. I'm sure it's just fine. Speeches, congratulations, handshakes, great jobs all around. I would like to see him in this little hat, little gown. I don't know if they still do that for Masters, but don't make my heart stop that I was muted. Anyways, enough stalling talk. Let's get down to business. Choosing your champion. If you haven't done it yet, jump on it. Betting is still open for the time being. We might have to reopen them at some point in time. If we get a delayed engagement here. So, Chase.
Yes.
While the betting's going on, why don't you give us a breakdown of these lists?
Yeah, for sure. We have Stefan Consoli on the left-hand side with the Republic. He is flying 3 Jedi Knights in the Delta 7 Aether Sprite. All 3 also have the Delta 7B variant. The last ship rounding out his list is Obi-Wan Kenobi with Predator in the ETA-2 Actus. This is similar to archetypes we've seen in the past. The 3 Jedi Knights and the 7B are very powerful, 3 dice guns, forced to have extra abilities, use a reposition. Very, very strong. It's kind of up to you what you want to put as that 3rd ship in the list, or 4th ship in the list, sorry. So yeah. Bradley Ho is the Scum player on the right. He is flying 4 I-4 pilots, starting out with Joy Rekoff in the Fang Fighter. She has Cutthroat and Ion torpedoes. Next is Bosk in BYT. He has Cutthroat, Zamwessel, Gamut Key, Greedo, false transponder codes. This is the typical Bosk loadout. Party bus, everything's on Bosk. Next is Genesis Red in the M3A. He has Cutthroat and Proton torpedoes. Again, another standard loadout for Genesis Red. And last but not least is Lando Calrissian in the Escape Craft. 209 points, another ship, 2 dice gun, can help out. And you can reroll stuff by getting stresses. So, could help out.
Specifically blanks,
Yes.
as a note, which I do think without Gleb, this list is at 199, so didn't have the extra points for Gleb. You'd have to chop off something, a Cutthroat on somebody, I assume, to get the Gleb in there.
Yep.
To pass off the stress. We'll reopen the betting for now. But yeah, I mean, that is the problem with Lando, is that when he is coordinating, his defense and offense really lacks.
Yep.
He's got goes from 2 modifiers to 0 really fast. But he is a sleeper on defense that with the rerolls of blanks and then having a focus token, he can take 1 shot each round very well.
Yes.
He's surprisingly tanky in that way, and I think we have. Oh, not quite yet. I was gonna say I think we're breaking the formation here.
Yeah, it looks like the Jedi are just continuing their path on the bottom side of the board, with Obi-Wan kind of acting maybe a little bit of bait at the top left. The Fang and M3A have moved a little bit, but Bosk and Genesis, Bosk and Lando are staying non-committal in the top right corner of the board.
Yeah, I like this approach here, breaking off the 3 agility ships. Joy trying to get a flank on Obi-Wan if possible, and Genesis Red a bit out here. And I do want to point out this asteroid field. It's kind of hard to see because the debris is blending in the black, and this one kind of looks like a ship, but there is absolutely 0 obstacles outside of this corner.
Yeah.
2 debris on top, and then a string of big rocks. Like, that is one of the biggest open spaces I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and it does kind of look like there isn't a random obstacle right at that board edge at the top, but that's actually the card for Zam.
Yep, Zam card, correct.
So that will be moved eventually.
Yep. Will Dion be commenting remotely on Sunday? We mentioned it, but he might be taking the time off for his family. There's a little bit of celebrations, still. So, I mean, Dion loves his work is his passion, and working on the stream is just a joy for him. So, he might join him. What do I want to say? No commitments though right now.
Yeah.
We did. Let's see. So while we have some time here, I do have betting open for anybody who hasn't put their betting in here. I think there's going to be a little bit of shaking and baking here as the players jockey for positioning.
Yep.
I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors for this event. We always have the Curl Paul Creatives, District Foundry, and Kuat Print Yards for their work with making acrylics, the 3D printed everything, really.
Yeah.
Everything and anything. Right?
Yeah.
Accessories, that's the word I was looking for. So check them out. Use the GSP code 2021. It'll be good all weekend. Send them send them the code. Use the code to get 15% off and get some X-Wing swag. Maybe you're coming back into live in-person play as well. Want to show off some cool templates along with some of the new ships that you've gotten in the last couple of years. I'm excited to see live in-person X-Wing. All the little things you start to get used to, bumps and little mistakes, things like that. Things just happen. You just gotta laugh them off sometimes. And look at this, the Jedi not heading into the big open field. Not a fan.
Do we want to add colors to these real quick?
Oh, thank you.
I think we can just use the ship colors because he has blue, yellow, and red.
That's right. I had said that to him and had forgotten to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got the Plo one, the Anakin, and the Obi-Wan one. Yellow. I forgot what color I was
Wait
looking
a
for.
second.
There we go. Yep, you see them colored there. Fantastic.
Looks like we got 3 bank coming in from Bosk. Now that he's seen a little more of the field moving along.
Thanks to Trades for your subscription. Speaking of subscribing, I got to plug as well. Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Gaming in a subscription to a Twitch channel of your choice. I'd recommend Gold Squadron Podcast if
It's
you
just
can.
the best one.
I mean,
Let's be honest.
if you're already watching, and you already have Amazon Prime, it's just a couple clicks of the button. You can show your support in the easiest way possible.
Yeah. We got Lando also coming out of his starting spot here, moving a little, facing the left end of the board. And I gotta say, sitting here watching all this X-Wing play, I have yet to really be able to get in person and play at my local game store. And this makes me want to real bad. Like watching, I didn't even think I was going to be able to make it. And then like last minute, I'm like, oh wait, I can. And watching all this is like, wow, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was helping Dale in one tournament, but had like a scheduled tournament game after the tournament we were running.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, people were like, man, well, you just watched 6 games of X-Wing. You really want to play one? I was like, I've never wanted to play one more.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, man, I really want to play.
Right?
Yeah, I'll have to head over to my game store this Tuesday that I know is coming up.
Yeah, betting is still open, guys.
Yeah.
Get them in quick.
No damage has been dealt yet.
Well, do you think? Ooh, actually, you know what? I have an eyeball
Will,
on the table.
who would you bet on in this situation?
This one's tough.
Yeah.
The Jedi can be initiative killed.
Yep.
By everybody.
Yep.
But also, they have the firepower to burn down these I-4s easily as well.
Yes, they do.
I like the, what am I going to say? I like the Jedi sticking together for the time being to make sure that they can focus fire when they do shoot.
Yeah.
So that's smart. That's smart.
Well, and they're fast enough that they can pretty quickly separate out and be in different positions if they were to need to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to go with the scum though. I think Bradley Ho. If I was gonna put my bet 1-all or whatever, I would bet my bet 2-all.
Yeah.
On it, I think I would go with the scum.
I think
the lists are even, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I think if I were to guess, it's going to be a 50-50 on betting. Because
betting on Bosk is a hard thing not to do.
Exactly, but the Jedi are just so consistent in their power that it's difficult to also count them out. So I think I myself will also go with scum in this situation, but I don't think it's going to be as close as as far of a game as some others have been with scum.
It's going to be close.
I think it's going to be lots of firepower coming in very quick succession, and whoever gets better positioning to start and gets those damage in quicker will have a huge advantage.
Yeah, it sounds like a very John Madden thing to say.
Yep.
But it's the player who can roll the most red dice.
Yep. Exactly.
I know that's X-Wing normally. But
I hit more than you.
Right. I know that's kind of, like I said, dumb.
Yeah.
But I do think that's true in this scenario.
No, I think that's one of the most important parts of this. Bosk having that 180 arc is going to make it really hard to fully arc dodge as well.
Yeah.
So Obi-Wan has to be careful where he goes in.
Yeah, so this is what I would be... this is what...
Getting called out by...
I know. I said it was going to be a dumb quote, but... what is interesting to me, so here's some play, is that if the Jedi can engage Genesis Red and all take target locks.
Yep.
They'll force them to either shoot a 2-dice primary.
Yep.
Or shoot a torp with no defensive token.
Yeah.
I think that could be.
And if you get Genesis Red out quick, that's a big gun that you're taking out of the picture. So
we'll see. We'll see if that.
Yep.
He's able to do that.
Wow. Betting is 65 to 35 in favor of Scum.
I mean,
I might have to jump in there and put some on Jedi real quick.
I mean, I force.
Maybe get a good payout.
I force versus I3s. I can't really.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and go exclamation.
Don't take my opinion. I lose every bet I make. So.
Oh, I said I'd bet on Scum, but I will take the opportunity to potentially make a lot of points. True.
What's up?
Yeah, Trigger Happy Taco pointing out the last time we saw this matchup, the Jedi lost pretty hard, but they also jousted straight off the bat.
And see, I this is what I was trying to eyeball on from my position here, is if these straights make it past that rock, and I think they all do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really like this maneuvering.
I don't think Plo's going to go as far, though, is he?
I mean, if they all go 5 forward boost.
Oh, yeah, there's the boost. Yep.
I like this. It's going to pull Bosk into the obstacles, right? It gets you shots on Joy, who you do need to hit multiple attacks with. And you can easily then continue on the path to the right and be able to focus down Lando.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Lando is why I talked up his defense. One shot.
Yep.
He's good at one defensive roll.
Yep.
Not multiples.
Yeah. Well, now Joy, too, is in not a great spot if she turns in towards the Jedi. Because she's going to have... Oh, but Genesis Red kind of calling that direction. I guess we'll see where... I think Joy is the one I'd be worried about if I was Bradley Ho. Taking a bunch of 3-dice shots into her. Takes a target lock onto yellow. See what Lando making a one bank towards the middle of the mat.
Yeah, we'll see if he starts helping out Bosk for the Gamut Key.
Yep.
You want to get focus and reinforce, and then Gamut Key both.
Yep.
Go into the next round.
Bosk making a 3 bank. Really expanding that 180-degree arc to kind of just take up all of the Jedi now.
Yeah, I don't think he's in range.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Reinforce.
Get your tokens. Ready for Gamut Key next round. But yeah, I don't know. If you haven't bet now, you're never going to bet. So I'm close to these.
A little closer now, 60 to 40.
Well, I mean. Wait, what was it doing? Oh, yeah.
Joy banking in and doing a barrel roll back out. Might be getting behind Obi-Wan here. Yep, looks like she does slip behind Obi-Wan. We'll see where he decides to take it. No bump.
This is an interesting position for Obi-Wan because you could sit here and you could actually barrel roll next round and block Joy.
Yep.
From hard turning back in.
Yeah. To the right and backwards.
Yep. Or you could move in fast and try to pursue Lando, get behind Bosk.
Yep.
Tough choices.
But I think Bosk might be turning in next turn. So
I don't know if he's got room to hard 3 than 1 bank.
yeah. Yeah, I guess the hard part is now, like you said, Bosk is, if he wants to turn in to do stuff, he's going to have to be going into those rocks and the debris stuff. So he really has to know that he's making a good choice to go in and take out a Jedi, essentially.
Yeah. So Obi-Wan did roll out of it.
Okay.
Roll out to the board edge. He didn't roll out of anything. No one had arc on him.
Lando has no shots. Does Bosk not have a shot?
I don't think he did. No.
No. I might call a judge for that. Yeah, I think they're going to call a judge just to be sure.
When you're that close.
Yep. When you're that close, and it's an important match for maybe potentially making it to round tomorrow or not.
All right, I'm going to take this opportunity to get an update on the Ford v Ford and go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
cover me for a second.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what it's like. So let me know. Yeah, for those who didn't know, we have Stephen Ford against his wife, Lauren Ford. They got put against each other, and they were bummed, but I think they were also kind of excited to see what's going to happen. Looks like that was in range. Dice, sorry for you guys. Did I double tap it? I think they already removed the dice, so I don't believe. Here we go. This is from Genesis. Red sending a Proton torpedo. He uses the lock to reroll his 2 blinks and gets the focus. So now he gets hits crits. Jedi rolls 1 evade and takes 3 shield, I believe. Yep, 3 shield down on 2 yellow. Let me update the board for you guys. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the wrong thing. Another judge check here for Joy to have arc on any of the Jedi. It's hard to tell from my angle, so I'm not going to say anything on what I believe. Genesis Red had a Proton torpedo to take out all 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Yellow is not correct. Do you know how to fix that?
Yeah.
Because it says she's dead. Yeah,
That's
okay, cool. It's dead.
Okay, so this was Jedi obstructed range 3. No problem.
Yep.
For Joy. So some early points there for from that Proton torpedo attack.
Yep.
Bosk did not hit as well.
I want to say Genesis spent his focus, but I don't know if it'll matter.
Well, he can only gamut key one of them, so he can only gamut key one of the 2.
Yeah.
So one of them's going away.
I don't know if that's an allowed.
Denied. Sorry, guys. Can't do that. You have to spell that name correctly.
We got a little bit of a chuckle on our end, but we won't promote it in the
I'm not
chat.
gonna allow that. Okay, so does gamut key the reinforce?
There you go, sub hedgehog.
Oh, tough position for Steven here. Because so Joy can't turn it.
No.
Is that fair to say? Joy.
Yeah, you're even if they kill one of the Jedi, you get 2 more shots coming at you. I don't think anybody is rookie 1 fun.
Bosk? Party Bosk?
Yeah, it's not actually that good. Nobody's
Especially not in
flying it.
hyperspace. I mean, it's good. It's kind of, I mean, no, let me get the stars box out of here.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of the same thought process where I don't mind actually showing Jango Zam because it's not exactly popular. Like, the numbers don't show that it's like every other person.
Yeah.
But it is a list that you will see on the top tables.
Yep.
And
you want to know how to fly against it.
Right. You want to see how it flies. Maybe, you know, I always have some rival, whether it's like squad mates that I always end up paired against in tournaments, or something like somebody who I'm always playing like tournament games against, and maybe your rival's flying it, and you want to know how to beat him, how the standard one is. So it's not the worst thing to get these games on stream. And same thing with Bosk. Like, granted, I do think this is a lot more interesting than Hawk, Bosk Hawk, heavy hitter, right?
There's at least some potential for taking out a Genesis Red or Orlando or Joy Rekoff earlier on.
Yeah, it's hard to say what the optimal moves are here.
I wonder if he's going to do a 1 hard with the other 2 Jedi, if that'll fit. I think red will fit, but I don't know about yellow. Nope, gonna bank around. But now, if Joy did turn in, he's got a nice, tasty...
I don't know if the hard 2 fits.
Yeah.
It's hard to judge. I feel like I'm losing. I'm getting worse and worse at judging.
As the day goes on, yeah. Well, it's that angle of the camera, too.
I know. It's... Yeah, the farther away from the camera is, the harder I have the time judging it. Boss Hog. Yeah, but where's the... I don't know. It needs something cool. I mean, Marcel's list had Tell in it, so it's not exactly the same. But. Wow. Wow, you guys and your puns. Hope he doesn't take a Consoli fire.
So punny.
So punny. So it looks like yellow is just going to opt to sit there. Didn't want to boost. Probably would come too close to that debris if he did.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Tron, please make me a Bosk Hog party bus driving that big old white Cadillac around. That would be amazing. I would want that so bad. Okay, so I like this. Blue went in for a bump. If Genesis tries, so I think it would even bump the hard 1, maybe?
Yep, Joy going straight, kind of getting around to the back side.
Is yellow not chills down?
Yeah,
Yes.
from the Proton torp from Genesis Red.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
That brightness was
Strong.
correcting me that he wasn't. That looks good for now.
Bump from Genesis Red.
Yeah, I like that block there.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you need to shut down that Proton torpedo. Yep, I like that maneuver from Genesis Red, because if the Jedi did go towards Joy.
Yeah, then you have the
Yep.
flank on the behind again.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Bradley was hoping that the Jedi continued on towards Joy as
Boss
she
comes in
went
hard
out.
too.
Mhm.
Yeah, gets a block.
And this is going to bump into Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Yep.
there's still the Lando
Glad he
coordinate.
saved that reinforce. But also, Blue is going to be taking a big hit.
Well, single modified if Lando coordinates.
Is he modified? Because he kept the reinforce, right?
What's up?
Does he have modified? Because he kept the reinforce.
Lando's just coordinated him here.
Yeah. Oh, right.
And he checked to see if red was
That
range
was a
1.
target lock to proc false transponder codes
Mm-hmm.
to jam away red's focus.
Jam. Yeah, I mean, you got Lando shooting. I mean, it's a shot. It's range 1. It's
Yep.
it's three dice. You know what I mean? So I think that was a boost. No, it was. No, sorry. He's got the target lock now. It was range 2. He was range 2 before he bumped it.
Epionic, but you would see range 1 on the range 3 ruler anyways. So I don't think
you can measure with any
yeah.
thing you want. Well, not anything. You're allowed to measure with any measuring tool.
Yes.
Let's not go that far. I'll measure with the T-Bank. You know what?
I mean,
if that's
you're
what
in
helps
within
you.
range 3.
I think I would freak out if my phone was like, let me just measuring from the front of their ship with a T-Bank. Be like, let me measure.
Am I gonna bump next turn if I do this?
No, I was like, no, it's a target lock.
Yeah,
measuring
it's
for
target lock. Only target lock. No extra info.
So it looks like a range 3 here out to yellow. So we get hit 4 dice. Well, I mean, the 3 will do it.
I actually think it's Destiny players XPOV. It's that same table.
I don't know who they are. They're X-Wing players having fun. That's for
Yeah.
sure. 3
Full blank
blanks
out.
from Lando. Doesn't have the stress to re-roll. And then Bosker has the Greedo and a target lock. So luckily, he took a target lock instead of a focus there. Oh, what a conversion.
What a reroll.
And there's nothing yellow. No, yellow hid behind the rock. That's why yellow
Yep.
wasn't being
So
too
this
aggressive.
is on to... I want to say that's on the blue.
Wow. And blue just got one-shotted. He saved the focus for offense and took the crit. The crit was direct.
Did he get one shot?
What's up? Yeah.
Oh.
5 hits and a crit. Crit was direct.
Okay.
Or 5 hits. 4 hits and a
That's
crit.
unfortunate.
Did not expect that one. Yeah, Obi-Wan's going to have a lot of work to do, and fast. Oh, focus was taken by the transponder. Thank you. That's right.
Yes, it was.
So it wasn't a choice.
So red got killed, not blue then.
Oh, you're right.
Yes. Yeah, and that matches the board too. Two damage onto
That's Lando.
Lando.
Slams down the Zam. Excited to seize it.
One hit onto Bosk with a Zam trigger.
Sorry. It was, yeah. He rolled the evade. All right, Bosk gets the lock.
Zam triggers, taking a target lock onto blue.
Dreadchamp, I mean, Bosk is undervalued when you roll 3 blanks into 3 hits, right? Like,
I'm gonna go double check that blue has shields.
no.
Oh yeah, they're smaller.
Yeah, they're smaller. Yeah, he's
The other shield tokens are just a lot bigger.
yeah.
The J-Sarge, that is from another game. I think it's a bunch of X-Men players hanging out playing something else.
Yeah, players who played yesterday.
Yep.
And
made it to day 3.
oh, Lord of Britannia, you know what it was? It was the Reinforce. It was hidden behind Bosk, but it was there. It was Gallant Keyed from last round.
Yep.
So 3 hits, 1 evade, Reinforce, 1 damage through. I don't know how you guys can. I mean, I guess this plays echoes, so
Yeah.
that's why I can hear it. I don't think. I mean that. Jeez. I don't think. I mean, the one shot, the Jedi, that hurts.
That rough. It's rough.
But he could have just as easily did 2 damage with Lando and then 4 damage with a range 1 Bosk. Like it's with the amount of dice coming in, it's not unrealistic.
Well, we said that they have the potential to one-shot Jedi, and they did.
Yeah.
Or one round of Jedi.
Yeah, easily can 1 round.
Yeah. So it is going to be difficult here. Obi-Wan really has to get in there and kind of take something out or do some damage somewhere.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if Bosk just hard 3s towards Obi-Wan here and gives up on the Jedi, or if the Jedi, if he's trying to stop. We'll see. Okay, I like this 4K.
Yep, 4K from
Bosk
Jedi.
is unlikely to cut towards you. Genesis Red can't hard 1 and take a lock. We'd have to hard 1, barrel roll, and then get coordinated.
Yep.
That's not a thing. I mean, the coordinate's a thing, but like, that's not going to happen. Big decision for yellow here. Honestly, it just block Bosk, whatever that means. Wow, see, that's the strength of having all I4.
Yeah.
You can choose.
You can just throw something in front of him so that he actually gets a shot.
you have to imagine Bossk is either stopping or just one banking and running into a Genesis Red who like hard wand or something like that, right?
Still thinking on what yellow's action will be. They boost.
Boost barrel.
Wow.
I mean, Bossk will punish it with a hard 3, but in this situation, I don't think Moss is going to do the hard 3. You're going to get in Lando's way.
No.
That's a risky decision, though.
Well, his arc is just so big. He turns a little bit that direction, and you're in it again.
I think he's in it right now.
Yeah. Is that a too hard in Genesis Red? I think he's going to do exactly what you said. He's going to move forward, let Bossk bump into him.
Dry ball on that arc now. Genesis Red a goofy angle after that bump. Okay, so Obi-Wan was out. That would have been a good play from Genesis Red to lock Obi-Wan there.
Yeah.
But just takes the lock on. Just takes the lock on the Jedi instead. Where's he going? Oh, he's railroad tracking. Yep, the one bank.
And that's going to have... Ooh, is it going to have yellow in?
Doing very important railroad tracking. Carlos, welcome. Catching the last round of the Lone Star Open. Watching the in-game and then an intense round here. You can feel the tension between these two. Steven just took a big loss. Red,
that's going to be close.
Red got one shot here. Bradley is trying his best to to not mess up the round. Lando will bump.
Yeah, I think it was a bump.
No, he bumped. So Lando bumps, no coordinate there. Bossk has no action. Joy's coming in, angry. Got both those ion torps ready to go. You see those charges at the bottom of the screen to your right. Grimwolf, you got to message me. I don't have the GSP Discord open.
Obi-Wan doing a 3-bank.
Both of them were trying to look at Bossk arc at the same time to see if it was a yeah. Yeah, you have to boost there. You can't be
You
in
can't
Bosk.
risk getting shot by Bosk.
I mean, he'll still have 3 shots onto Bosk this round. Steven debating the force or not.
Looks like just one hit.
He wants to so badly. Intense measurements here.
I know,
like,
everything's,
we're
we're all like
it's like
holding breath.
if you ever seen like fighter planes or whatever, it's just like Proton torpedo just beeping, then it's armed, just trying to be shot out the tubes. So let's see what they decided on here. It was range 1 in arc.
Holy cow.
Lives for now.
That's unfortunate.
All right, Lando to the other one. Does he want to reroll? Nah, might as well, right? To a crit. Yeah,
He's saving it for offense again.
Yeah, Blue's taking it. These are times where you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, taking the damage feels bad, but like, you need your red dice to do something.
Yep, you need Bosk to take some damage here.
Joy didn't have anything. Let me check and see if this is range 1.
Oh yeah, it's range 1.
All right. All right. He saved his force.
From Blue into Bosk. There you
Yes.
go. 2 hits and 2 crits. 1 natural evade. Bosk takes hit, crit, crit. And the crits is disable power regulator. You only. If he somehow gets all 4 onto Bosk here, they will be tied. Or if he somehow kills Bosk here, they will be tied.
No, it's just a single crit. He didn't have a focus or any modifiers for that shot. Big evade from Bosk.
Yeah,
Saving himself
that's big.
another crit.
I don't believe Bosk had range on anybody, or had anybody in arc.
Lord Britannia, yeah, there was a Greedo trigger, but Bradley
He would have
had.
gone shield.
Well, only because Bradley rolled the evade.
Yeah.
That it happened to work. But yeah, those 2 natty evades there. All right, things are getting real interesting. We're officially in. If we weren't in the scrum before, wow, are we in it now?
Yep.
Looks like the forward v forward matchup has Andrew Knuckles commentating.
Really?
Everyone's joining around to try to see how that match is gonna go. One of those players. I mean, it's table 4, so like that is close to both of them could still make cut. You know, if the loser of the game's MLB is still good,
Yeah.
they can still make it in. I forget how many. Well, I could check on it on my other screen here. Let me just pull up this. I guess I could just look at it here. Let me look at how many. How many 3 and 2s made it in yesterday? 7.
7? That's pretty good.
All right. So, 7 3 and 2s. I mean, that's a lot of 3 and 2s.
Yeah, that is. That's quite a bit.
How many points is Bradley list? 199. Does not have the points for Gleb. He'd have to give up the cutthroat on Bosk. Which is super valuable. I mean, how many points would you pay for 2 false transponder codes?
It's true. Yeah.
Right? What is it, 3 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would.
Right? Even if it's just 2?
Yeah.
Might as well. But yeah, I would like to see that Gleb in there on the Lando, being able to give this stress so then you can get rerolls and the one bank, you know what I mean? It's a hard choice though.
Both players taking a lot of time to really plan out what they're doing here.
I would disagree. 1, 2, 3, 4 scum
Yeah,
dials
it's true.
set.
Really, it's just Steven here.
Steven, yeah, just does not want to.
Well, he really can't lose anything more at this point. Like,
Yeah.
If you do, you're in a really, really tough spot to get anywhere else.
We need Obi-Wan hitting those range 1 Predator 4 dice reroll focus attacks to really turn the game.
Systems phase boost from Obi-Wan. 2 bank in from Blue.
Who have I seen this weekend that you're surprised to see? Surprised as in like that they're still playing X-Wing? That's a good question. I honestly feel like my answer would have to be Paul Heaver. You know, like the man must just love the game. When you reach that peak of 3 world championships, the most premier level events that you can have an X-Wing. And then such a big gap in between. I know he is a competitive player. He played Imperial Assault a lot as well. He loves the strategies. When I was hanging out with him, he was always playing Hearthstone. It's like
the card game online.
Yes, the online card game. So he's a competitive man by nature. So I can see why he just continues to be drawn back into X-Wing. So that would probably be my answer. I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head.
boss going over the asteroid there.
Yeah, yep. That was like he rolled twice, and yeah, asteroid, then debris.
Yep.
Neither one hit propped. Do you think this would be a safe round for blue to last pass? I mean, he didn't. I am worried about Joy, though. Joy, hey, do you want Wedge in a Fang Fighter?
What? Yeah. There you go.
Here it is for 52 points. That's literally cheaper than his X-Wing
really
version.
good. It's really good.
Well, his X-Wing version's I6, so
Yeah.
that's fair. I guess what is that comparison? How much is Wedge A-Wing? Well, Wedge A-Wing also doesn't shoot 3 dice, though, either.
It's true. And doesn't get the Concordian face-off.
Yeah. Well, how much you got to pay for that, though? What's really that difference between the two? Wedge is what, 36?
Yeah.
He's more than Jake, or similar to it. Only 2 charges, though. Now with Cutthroat.
It's true.
That's up to
Cutthroat
5 charges. Oh, he's 1 more point than Jake. That makes sense. Thank you. Well, apparently the difference is 17 points.
Yeah.
Hey, Wedge, would you like to lose your shields to get 3 attack dice? And I guess there's a lot of differences because you got to trade your evade action in for Concord Dom. I guess. Oh, that's a good point, and that's another big throwback player is Dallas Parker. I mean, he's integrated into the Fly Better community so much. Those guys love him very endearingly. So I think that connection would bring him or keep him in X-Wing.
Yep.
So that was a K turn. Genesis Red just focused. Atlanta gets stressed.
Getting a judge to check the range.
Really wants that bullseye.
Yeah.
Wants the bullseye. It's super awkward. Somebody asked me like, what's going to be the hardest thing to going back to real life X-Wing? I was like, bullseyes.
Yep.
It's so easy to check. And apparently he was stressed, so Lando alive on 1.
It might be Brentness.
Yeah, blue doesn't have a crit. He's got shields. Blended mood, is it salami? Does your cat want salami?
Looking them to call in a second opinion on the judge for this arc check from Lando.
Yeah, I will say that these judge calls are really, I think, actually hurting Steven more than anything. He needs time, and he's just not getting into this game.
No.
look at that. He throws down.
Clearly knows what he's doing there.
Oh, yeah. Turns out Brent's judged a couple of games.
Yep.
It's custom-made clear templates from predatory rulings, apparently. Look at that. Man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I
would love-
really like that.
I would love
In a
to-
nice mirrored case,
the best.
throwing it down for the whole stream to see.
I'm surprised he didn't take it out of a leather bag.
No
Okay.
damage going
Nothing,
through.
nothing happened there. Crit evade. So he's going
hits,
into yellow,
defenses.
even though he locked blue.
Evade blank.
And yellow's dead.
That is a dead yellow.
Okay. Judges extended the time for the judge call. Very polite of them. And Lando's out. Wade snaps, jumping in, almost getting that 2-year badge.
Wedge getting out there puts Stefan to 29 points, Bradley to 98 with the removal of yellow from board.
Yeah, Bosque isn't even halved yet. Bosque isn't even halved.
Nope.
Yeah, because you got Joy coming in next round. Cutthroat should clear. Well, it would gain Genesis Red's torpedo back.
Yeah. Big cutthroats.
Wade. Yeah, that's the party bus right now is Zam, Gamet, and Garrido. Add in Cutthroat and False Transponder codes, depending on, well, False Transponder codes is like the next upgrade people are putting on them. And then depending on your list, Cutthroat. But yeah, I mean, Zam being able to give bonus attacks and target locks. Two things, Boscolos. Greedo to keep reinforce. The interaction of Greedo and reinforce is just amazing.
Yep.
Because, or excuse me, Gamatki. Gamatki being able to hold circular tokens, and guess what? You don't spend reinforce.
Yep.
So it's going to be there at the end of the round.
It's going to be there a long time.
Right. So every reinforce action, every other reinforce action is 2 reinforces.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
Which is so good. And then Greedo adds the crit to then split the 2. So it doesn't need, it's so good.
Yep. And it does do a job of like drawing aggro as well, drawing aggression, if you're not familiar with that term, to be able to get the attention onto Bossk.
Yeah. Who is your biggest health pool of everybody.
Right. Right. Who can also double reinforce.
Shouldn't Bossk have 2 ions weapons? Just read an X kill ion here.
He got it after he engaged. The crit went through because of the Jedi last round, I believe.
Yeah. I think there's only been 1 turn since then.
Yeah. Okay, so Bradley trying to utilize the self-bumping technique here, trying to see if Joy actually fits. And no. Does not fit, will remain with Bosk.
Tie Whisper looks fun.
Yeah, I don't know what the, there is some jamming configuration.
Yep, the link anything into a white jam.
Yeah, which was just...
And then get extra evades for having no green... if they don't have green tokens or if there's a jammed ship in the arc.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of insane. It's going to have to be
I don't know what
expensive.
that ship is going to be, but I'm glad it's 2 agility. I'm really sick of 3 agility ships.
Yeah.
To be honest
Well,
with
it'll
you.
be 3 with that.
Well, wait, do you roll an extra die?
So while you defend, if the attacker doesn't have any green tokens, or if a ship in the arc is jammed, you may roll an extra evade dice.
Oh, okay. Well,
which is why I think you can jam. They say you can jam yourself with it, because then you can be the ship with the jam token.
You're not in your own arc, though.
Hmm?
Oh, because it would be the attacker's
Yeah,
arc.
it's the attacker's arc, I want to say.
Exactly. Interesting.
It's the defending arc. Okay, so yeah, you want to jam yourself for that.
All right. Finally, Obi-Wan here gets the Predator, and he
So unfortunate.
gets a crit. Genesis Red, easy 2 evades. Yeah, it rains at Porus for Steven here.
Another.
Takes 1 on blue.
Been his favorite roll today is that blank evade.
There's Joy. Gonna torp. Well, you could actually roll first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then.
Good hit.
So shield crit coming in.
Structure and panic pilots.
All right. Torpedo's a crit from Bosk. Got the force point, or focus token actually.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, you can try to grab half points on Bosk here. It's 2 damage. You ain't gonna put 2 damage into Joy.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. We'll see. We'll see what they say. Alright.
Direct hit.
1, 2, 3. On to Bosk. 66 to 123.
End of that round. Points are 66 to 123 in favor of Bradley. Realistically, this is probably going to be the last turn. They're not moving super fast here, even with the 2 minutes that the judges added, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually clock those 2 minutes for them. So, in case the judge had not set a time or anything, I'll clock the 2 minutes for them. But so rookie 1 fun. brings up what I prefer to call a business meeting, which is when when you shoot at a ZAM,
Yep.
and it says, "Oh, I get a bonus attack," and shoots at a ZAM who says, "Oh, I get a bonus attack." Yeah.
Oh wait, there's
Oh.
more.
Oh, you mean business? Well, I mean business as
Yep.
well. Thank you.
I hope you mean business. Uh-oh. That was a big commotion from the Ford v Ford game.
Oh man, the Ford v Ford game is drawing a lot of attention. I am bated breath to know what is going to be the result. You got to root for Lauren. Just an exciting player to watch. Any idea who's winning? I don't know. I can't see.
I can go check out real quick.
Yeah, see what ships are still on the board. All right, Lord of Britannia, giving the breakdown of the points victory. Yeah, Livo, there was a judges ruled time extension. So I'm just keeping track of it. If it was actually 2 minutes or if it was one more round. So,
Yeah.
we'll
So,
see. All right,
update on the Ford game.
Okay.
It is currently last round. They're in planning phase.
Mm-hmm.
Steven is ahead 106 to 80 something. But
Okay.
essentially, if Lauren can get half on anything without losing any points,
Well,
she
sure.
will be ahead.
Okay.
She just halved Ahsoka, so if Ahsoka dies, she would get ahead. But if she halves anything else, she will be winning. And they've both each taken out one ship at the moment.
Was it the Ark? The Ark?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
The Ark got taken out, and then one of the X-Wings.
No, the Ark's on the board.
So it was one of the A-Wings and Luke that got taken out.
Okay.
But there's a lot of half points around.
A lot of half points. Well, they've been shooting at each other for 75 minutes.
They started planning phase before.
Oh, let me mute myself. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is the last turn?
Yes.
Cool. I don't think there's... Well... It would take a lot to put Bradley ahead here.
Lord of Britannia said to get 66 points, you need to kill Bosk and have Joy. I don't think...
That's 2?
That's 2 on Joy.
That's half on Joy. So Bosk 5, we'd have to get a bunch of crits.
I can't tell who's bumped into blue.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
boy.
it was Joy. So that's going to seal the deal there.
Yep.
It's my Casey rolled Predator.
Yep.
There you go.
There's the
There's the handshake.
No, that is now
Woo!
over.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.